Hi guys, we're out here with Slider again, and Slider has started a lot of the groundwork. We've done a lot of different obstacles, work with him, obstacle course, but he's had a long extended break due to an injury that I received, not him, okay? So a lot of what we're gonna do is review, but yet we're gonna be moving him forward, okay? To get him ready to ride and have him go through his first ride and all of the things that I like to do before I will get on a horse, okay? So we're gonna come back. He has not had a saddle on. That's about where he was left off. He was carrying a saddle. He has carried a saddle. He's just not carried weight in a saddle, okay? So we're gonna come back through and review this, letting him work through that saddle pad. There we go, okay? Now, I don't wanna be holding this horse still, okay? In other words, I'm not holding him in place. I want him to realize that he can move, but I want him to think that he doesn't want to move because this is just as simple, okay? It's actually less work, so I'm asking him to think. This is overall the mindset that I want those horses to have, and the mindset that I always keep with my training is think versus react, okay? Think through those things. Don't just react to those things. Come on. So I want him really thinking that this is a pretty good spot for him to stand, okay? If he consistently moves around, okay, and this is why I always start with my older tack, my older saddle pads, my older saddles, all that stuff, because more than likely when you're starting one, that stuff is gonna move, it's gonna fall down in the sand, okay? But what I'm gonna work on with him just for a second, because I'd like him to really get in his mind to stand still, okay? Or really to ground tie. We have a really great video on when we teach a horse to ground tie. You can sure reference that, or simply watch this play out, okay? So I'm gonna ask him to move laterally here, moving those shoulders, reviewing that work with the shoulders. And then I'm going to dare him, in essence, whoa, to stand here, okay? So that's his cue. When that rope goes down his forehead and I say, whoa, there's a big sigh, right? He's thinking through this. That's what I want him, whoa. He's thinking he should follow me, whoa, which I appreciate that thought, but not yet, whoa, whoa. So every time he goes to follow me, there. Okay, now we heard his buddy just call over here. That's where that focus is. Whoa, put him back in that spot. Whoa. Moving those feet laterally. Get this focus, and really, as much as anything, this is an attention span we're working on. Okay? Whoa. I need him to keep that attention span here on me. Whoa. Even when the buddy calls. Whoa. Even when other things happen. And my theory behind this is, okay, if we have to saddle our horse with all these cross ties and we got them all tied down tight and everything else, whoa, then we'll always, really it's because the horse hasn't learned to just stand still. They haven't learned to process through all of this, right? So his hind end did move a little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I'm trying to really connect with this horse's mind. Whoa, whoa, right? And asking him to make choices. It's not, I can't actually control his feet, and I'm not gonna try. Instead, I just want him to think through. All right, we're gonna review this. I'm gonna let him smell it first. Okay, touch that shoulder. And I sure don't, with my horses, I sure don't walk around on eggshells, right? So we've got to review this a little bit. Maybe needs a little bit more stimulation to that brain to get his thoughts really coming in his mind. And again, this is why we use old tack, that we don't mind if it gets off in the dirt. Okay. Whoa. We'll regroup this. Whoa, whoa. Now he's starting to think a little bit more, right? We could do either side. I want to teach him both sides anyways. Whoa, whoa. See, there was some nervousness there, but he's thinking through. Whoa, whoa. I managed to catch that rope with my foot just in time. It's better to be lucky than good, as they say. Whoa, whoa, you're all right. Smell it. Okay, we'll do it a little bit slower here. I'm gonna do some approach. So really, sometimes we take for granted, right, that those horses will remember everything that they have done, which he didn't in that case. When he felt that saddle on him, he jumped out, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thinking this through, right? Whoa, nervous? No. Whoa, you're all right. You're all right. We'll move these feet a little bit. Remember, if we skip steps on this, and if we rush this process too much, good boy. It's connecting back here. If we rush this, we'll always wish we didn't. At some point down the road, we would really wish that we had taken the time to really get that brain engaged. Whoa, whoa, stop now. He's trying to cut me off of that head. You're out. You're out. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. All right, come on. Come up one more. Always give to that pressure. We need to do a little bit more work on that too. Just give to that pressure. No. Trying to block me with that head. No. No. That's not gonna work, right? No. Whoa. Whoa. Some people say, well, that's gonna make a horse head shy. No, it won't. That's just asking him. He's trying to set a clear boundary with his horse. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Come on. Come back up. Whoa. Try it again. Because, as we say, it's always take as long as it takes. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, you're all right. Bump that shoulder. Stirrup is bumping that rib. Whoa. There's obviously some nervousness there. Let's come around on this side. Touching that forearm. Whoa. And theoretically, yes, we could do this faster if we had this horse possibly easy. Possibly in a cross tie or tied down. But also my theory is the more you confine a horse in things like cross ties and tying them all down, the more you confine them, the bigger the wreck becomes. So as long as that horse thinks they have an out, and does have an out, we want them to realize that they're okay to go and do that. However, he's thinking through there. So he knows he had an out there, but he's thinking if maybe he shouldn't try it, if he shouldn't take it. That a boy. You're a boy. I appreciate you, buddy. There. Knock that sand off. It's all opportunities to make funky noises and sounds. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. Okay. His breathing is a little bit quick there, so I'm letting him work through this. Right, he's already told us there's some anxiety, so come on. Can I come over on this side? Notice he's trying to block this left side. Now originally, earlier in some of the other videos, it was the opposite. That right side was the one he's trying to block. Man, we've done a lot of work, come on, working through that right eye thing. So maybe we need to switch that and do some more on the left. Whoa. Come on, let's come back over to our parking space. Ask him to follow the feel of that rope. Every time there's tension, give to that. What do you think? Okay, so he is getting better when that pad falls off. And that shoulder came in, so we moved that shoulder out. I want to remind him that he can't shoulder in. What do you think there, buddy? Okay, licking and chewing, right? That's one of the signs of a relaxed horse. Good. Notice he's thinking about coming up here. Good, encourage him to do that. Good. Really trying to listen to what he's trying to tell me, right? If he has fear and anxiety, I'm not gonna cram this into that, cram the saddle on and things. Whoa. But he does need at the same time, for a successful career here, he does need to learn how to process through. Hey, who put that saddle there? Guess I did. He does need to process and work through those fears and anxieties, because he will experience those out on the trail, working cows, riding different obstacles, whatever. That's going to happen in life. Whoa. Right, I'm not asking him to back up. He's doing that on his own. So I'll just keep following him until the feet stop moving. There. Good boy. Good boy. Wow. Now our tack is all kittywampus here. It's okay. Right? We're moving around. Whoa. 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 Good. That time, he's thinking about dumping this. Run over my camera guy. He's young, he's fast, it's okay. Yeah, but he's processing here. He's working through this. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Take as long as it takes. Right? You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Oh, easy. Easy. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Yeah. This horse really loves to be loved on and scratched. So, we'll just build on it. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I did stop him there and ask him to think this through. Right, the saddle is obviously all wonky here, and that's not where we want it to be, but that's just because he's moving, okay? And in the future, right, this might happen with somebody. I mean, someday it might be my kid saddling this horse or something else, and they might miss a little bit. So he has to understand that that's just part of it, right? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Thinking versus reacting, right? Cognitive thought keeps us safe. Panic and reaction gets us hurt. So same with him. Whoa. 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 What do you think there, buddy? Whoa. You're a good boy. Really, when you think about it, there's, you know, and I joke and I tease people sometimes when we talk about terms like natural horsemanship and all that stuff. Really, there's nothing natural about strapping a dead cow on a horse's back and asking him to just put that belt, right, or cinch around their chest, and I'll even put a belly cinch on them, right? There's nothing natural about that, and saying, now, let's go to work. Back. There's nothing natural about that. Now, we can communicate to them in ways that horses understand, but also, to be fair, no horse ever taught another horse how to carry a saddle, right? So these are human things. So I don't know how natural that is. So not to pick on terminology too much, but it's just kind of ironic. Oh. Oh. Whoops, missed that lead rope. Thanks for doing my job there, Slider. Basically, starting horses sometimes is just wonky, right? It's just doing the best you can in some situations. Yeah. We almost got that on relatively straight. What do you think, buddy? I'm gonna pull this billet up so hopefully he doesn't step on it. So I'm gonna ask him, get that back up there, to just carry this for a second. Well, it's not tight yet. There. Remember to feel that on his back. And I think it's been, that's a good boy. There's licking and chewing. That tells us he's processing, right? Never seen a horse licking and chewing while they're bucking or bolting back to the barn or something like that. So that means thought is starting to take place here. There, come on. There. Good boy. Reviewing, again, it's been 2 months anyway, since maybe 2.5 months since this horse has had the saddle. So he's got a lot he's got to come back. It's almost like a kid coming back from summer break, summer vacation. We've got to do a lot of review. And to be fair, he only carried the saddle, I think, once before that anyhow, so easy. Just letting him process this. Right, you notice in my body language, I don't walk on eggshells around him, hoping that he won't get upset, hoping that, you know, nothing is bothering him. Instead, I'm saying, here it is. This is life. This is how it goes, right? We just gotta work this out. Whoa, whoa, no, don't come in my space. Look at that. There's an opportunity to saddle him up again, right? And we can't necessarily get frustrated and annoyed by that. Instead, see it as an opportunity. Multitasking, right? We're working on that ground tying. Whoa, whoa. I did cheat a little bit there. Stepped on that rope. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Think through it. Think through it. You notice I've been saddling from both sides. I don't just pick one side. Because everything we do on one side, we're gonna have to redo on the other side. Come on, come back. Still a little bit of nervousness here, so just keep working with that. Come back up to the saddle, buddy. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, the boy, pat him, love on him. Whoa. 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 Bring him back here. Let's give him a reminder. He needs a little bit of a refresher here. Come back. Come back. Whoa. 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 And it's interesting, whenever we're doing something where we're trying to video it, you know, it's always easier in those situations where the camera's not rolling because you're not worried about capturing everything. But it is what it is here. Whoa. All right, so I'm gonna regroup here because I'm not really loving the focus we've got. So I'm gonna give him choices, okay? Give him choices here. And lateral, to me, is really, move that shoulder over, is that key to really connect to their brain. We have forward, we have backwards, all those are somewhat effective. My preference is, though, laterally. Either move their hind end lateral, their front end lateral, or even better still, their whole body. Come on, follow that feel. Right? He's gonna need to know that. He's gonna need to know how. In other words, that's to keep the horse from pulling back when they're tied, leading, all that. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that was enough. Knock the sand off. This allows us to make some noise. Right? You're all right. You're all right. Good boy. You're all right. You're all right. Come on. Take him to the saddle instead of taking the saddle to him. Brains, not brawn, right? Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Can you not block me, please? Thank you. You're blocking me. No, don't lean in. Right, move out. Don't lean in. No, out. Don't lean in. No, out. Thank you. That's better. Whoa. 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 Saddle. Whoa. And ask him to just breathe, right? Take a big deep breath. You're all right. You're all right. You know, and it's a good reminder, the longer we take with this stuff, or in other words, the slower we go in our journey with our horses, the faster we'll arrive at our destination. Whoa, whoa. In other words, if we rush this, right, like I could get this horse saddled faster. I have no doubt of that. However, we would, for more days, have to do that the same way and just try to skip steps. So we can either do it right and really root out that, oh, there's licking and chewing. Root out those issues now, or dance around them for a long time. Yeah, there's some thought. What do you think? Okay, you just notice with his body language, he's starting to work into this. Would we like this to happen faster? Of course, but it'll take as long as it takes. There's a big size. He's blinking, right? There are the 5 signs of relaxed horse. No particular order, but blinking, lowered their head. There it is, licking and chewing. Make a big sigh, right? And maybe if they're not moving, they might even cock that hind leg up on the toe, okay? So those are all 5 signs of a relaxed horse. We can always think the opposite of those 5 signs. Head up, eyes bulging, not blinking. They're not licking and chewing. Instead, their jaw is tight, right? And easy, easy. They don't have a hind leg cocked up. Instead, they're on the muscle. They're ready to jump, go do something, etc. You're all right. You're all right. And instead of making a big sigh, their nostrils would be flaring and they're sucking in lots of oxygen in preparation for what their body might need to do. You're all right. You're all right. You're okay. Okay, so keep thinking through this, Slider. Keep thinking through this. You're okay. You're okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm looking at, it's about ready. I'm gonna try to get this cinch. Now, it's not unlikely, in fact, there probably will be a little bit of him bucking out for a second until he remembers that he can actually carry that saddle, okay? So, once we get this, I'm gonna rub him all over under here, remind him, right, of where we're going. Find that cinch, there it is. I'm not gonna pull it yet. I'm gonna remind him that, right, this is okay. Whoa. He's felt this before. Whoa. And even if he didn't, right, because he might not really be remembering this fully. Okay, now, one of the big tips that we gotta remember if we're putting a saddle on that first time, or any time if you need to review it, we got to get this cinch tight enough that that saddle wouldn't slide under their belly but still be caught, okay? So, I'm also going to have to get, I've got it enough to hold that, and now I'm going to, we got that twisted, the belly cinch, okay? Now I do have the keeper going from the belly cinch to my front cinch because I don't want this to go back into his flank and turn into a bucking strap, okay? And I also am not gonna have this flank strap or the belly strap hanging down too low. I see them all the time like this. It's a great way to get your horse jammed up if they get a hind leg up in there, okay? So I wanna have this not tight enough to make him buck necessarily yet, because we're not gonna be roping. If we were gonna be roping, we would tighten it up even more. But just enough so that it's up against his belly, okay? Now I've got that one, and I'm gonna come back and tighten this a little bit. We're gonna do our Texas T because we're out of holes. Okay, now I'm being very consciously aware if he steps out, he could go into a buck right now and buck in a circle, and I'm gonna keep this lead rope here. Okay, keep that so I'm not getting run over. My camera guy's not getting run over. Now, what he's gonna do, he's tight here, right? He's tight. So I'm not gonna ask him to buck, but I'm gonna ask him to think, okay? So he has a little bit of a look in his eye, he is blinking, but he's aware of this, okay? So once movement happens, that's typically when, if he was nervous, good, that's a great start. Let's see, maybe he'll think through this. There's a little bit of tension in his mind. Let's see here, good boy. Because again, I'm not trying to make him buck. There's licking and chewing, awesome. That's what we wanted to see. Okay, I'm gonna come on this other side, I'm gonna pull the saddle over a little bit. Got this rope here. This is not when I would have him ground tied, right? Because again, there's a little bit of tension in his body. See with that head up, eyes are a little wider, but he's still blinking. Okay, so now let's get him. I'm gonna ask these feet to move out a little bit. Good. We worked on the lunging in some of the earlier videos. And all I need him to do is just walk here, okay? So you see there's a little bit, he's working through some things there, some softening. Loose lead rope, forward. Good. Awesome. Okay. And this is really just asking him to process life. Change directions. So, as he's carrying on here, I want him to know that, remember, that this doesn't get anything accomplished other than it gets him tired, right? Just gets tiring, okay? And that's exactly what I want him to think. And if we didn't have that keeper from that belly cinch to the front cinch, the belly cinch would be back there by his flank, effectively becoming a bucking strap. We don't want that to happen, so. Okay, so we let him breathe here for a second. Let him think about this. Ask him to step out again. There, thought, right? He wrestled with some thought right there, but he's making good choice here. And it's not uncommon where it's no different than kids and, you know, people. They might forget. He might let his thoughts get ahead of him again, and he might have a little bit of a moment, but love that. Okay, so really what this is having him do and experience is that stir up, good boy, bumping around on his sides. Good, there's licking and chewing. Okay, notice he's wanting to come in. Good, good boy. And he's looking here for some peace and some relaxation. That's exactly what we're looking for. It's exactly what we're hoping to have happen. Let's go the other way. Forward. You're all right. You got a little worried right there. And I'm asking him to work through this, okay? I can't make him have good thoughts in his head. I can just encourage it. Pick that up. Good. And there, he got a little worried. So he got a little scooty with his feet. Forward. There you go. So remind him of this. He hasn't fully got his forward on this side here. So he's got to do a little bit of review here. Come on now. Stop goofing around. Come on now. Over there. Over there. 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 Okay, I'll let him take a break here for a second because he was looking to me. He's still got some more tension in there. His body is tight. Even felt that tension through his nose and his jaw here. You're okay. You're okay. You're all right. As a reminder, Slider, that's a lot of work. All right, you're okay. You're okay. What's that? This is a lot more work than it needs to be. Good boy. Okay, so it's a reminder of pieces here. If he wants to buck out again, that's not peaceful. Here, we'll take that. He's looking to me. Good. I want to let him know in all things, right? I will be his helper in those nervous situations. I will be his teammate, his leader really is the word for that, when he's nervous, okay? I want to let him know he's not on his own. I'll help him, but ultimately I can't control his feet. I can just remind him of what our good ideas are. That's leadership, but any leader can't force that into happening. Ask him to come back to me. Much better. Good boy. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go the other way. Shoulders over. Shoulders over. Good. A little nervous there. Over and out. Right, forward. There. I was wondering when you took a couple of lope strides if that would cause him to go into that or not, but he handled it well. Good. Let's go the other way. Good. Perfect. Forward, forward. You got a little tight right over here, but he worked through it. Good boy. Follow that feel. Remind him, keep working. Right, so really we're multitasking as he gets to carry the saddle. Hand working for us. We're asking him to follow the feel here. Come on. Here. Here. You're all right. Ask that shoulder to come over again. Shoulder out, shoulder there. Forward. So he's having trouble there. There it is. He was having trouble working out. Should he move the shoulder sideways or go forward? So that's one where we'll just keep asking the same way till he finds the right answer. Working that out. There you go. There you go. Forward. Asking him to just maintain this. Notice I'm not nagging him to keep going. I only ask him when he breaks down. Breaks from that trot. Really love for him to maintain this. So once he does, we'll leave him alone. It's right in that spot each time. Come on, forward. Good. That bucking episode, come on. That bucking episode didn't last nearly as long. There, taking some lope strides. I like that. I'll ask him to come back up to me. Yeah. Because he's sorting through this. Usually when they start those loping strides, that's when they're gonna buck. He did a couple of them in a row there without that happening. Good. What do you think there, buddy? What do you think there, buddy? What do you think? There, he's tight all over. You can just feel this tension in his body. So we'll let him know. Be that peace for him. Right? It's all right. See, he's got him right there. His tension. Think. So he thought he thought about leaving. Thought about saying, hey, I am out. But then he came back. Cognitive thought is what this is starting to really create with him. And that's exactly what we're going for. What do you think there, buddy? There's the licking and chewing. Right? And really, in horse terms, if your horse is licking and chewing, that's like the downloading symbol on the computer. Okay? A file was just inputted and it's processing, it's downloading, okay? So, in other words, also in computer terms, something that can be problematic, if we start downloading too many files all at one time, you just slow the whole process down and you jam it up, right? So if you see that with your horse, that they're licking and chewing, that tells us they're thinking, just wait, let that lesson download before we go and ask them to do it all over again, or certainly even more, another lesson, okay? What do you think there, buddy? What do you think there, buddy? He's working through this. And one of the things you really have to manage with colts like this is when to stop. It's in essence the million-dollar question. Do you just keep pushing or knowing when to back off, okay? And it's not necessarily a black and white answer other than as long as you have their focus, they're really making progress and they're really trying for us, usually that's a good time to stop versus keep going and keep going and keep going until the brain is, in essence, they're just done, okay? We reach that point too. So, and a lot of times with colts, instead of doing long sessions, only a few long sessions, I'll break it down to a lot more sessions that are shorter in duration. And I think that's really right where Slider is at with this one, okay? So this is Slider's journey. We're really trying to get him riding well and to really take this horse and give him a successful future and career doing different things. So he's really doing well, making progress. Stay tuned for other videos in this series. Make sure you like and subscribe and even hit that notification bell on YouTube. Till next time, guys, we see you down the trail.